So at what time in your life did you feel like you needed a team or needed that boy feel for you? You know what
Really, like a lot. I always felt like that. Like even now, like I can have like 2 to 3 people with me. Like I appreciate if it's even just one person or whoever. But I feel like we always need a team. I always need a team.
I'm saying?
Like nothing done with one person. You
Right,
feel what I'm saying? I could come up with an idea. Who gonna work? Who gonna create it? I could do that, but I'm still need a hand.
right.
You hear me? And I don't like handouts. I tell people it should be no such thing as no handout. It's a appreciation thing. You feel what I'm saying? You wash my back, I wash your back.
All right.
You feel me? So, yeah, man.
And I feel, in that aspect, I feel like a lot of people base things on money. You know what I'm saying? I feel like people lose out on good relationships just trying to keep money at the forefront of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's something that you say a lot. Sharpen it. Iron should be sharpening iron. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's not about money, something good should come out of this relationship. Even if it's not, oh, I'm spending $1,000 with you over here, or hey, come over here and spend $1,000 with me. Hey, you coming over here and showing your face and come showing me that you support me is good
Right.
enough for me. That might not be good enough for some people. You know what I'm saying? But so that's where you know where the support is and the appreciation is for people. You know what I'm saying? Some people really don't put their heart in it, and they don't mean just because they don't put in their heart in it, they don't care. They know it's really just about business. You know what I'm saying? So where do you separate the business from like being so open-handed to people? You know what I'm saying?
Well, that came from, now what I do to separate it as in, like, if I have to, like they said, man, sometimes you gotta cut one of your hands off.
Right.
Just speaking, using that like an analogy or something. Like, I had to learn to know that if God give me a vision, right? If God show me something, boom, and I have to make this thing come to pass. It's not my responsibility to pick who I want in it, because if I keep trying to pick who I want in it, I never get the fullness of what it is that he trying to produce through me.
Fact.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that I had to battle with. Like, I get up and feel like, but damn, you around me, bro, you supposed to be pushing me. Man, this, that, but not
Me too.
knowing, it's a certain position that certain individual have to play in your life. So if I start learning to retain letting the energy out, because I'm letting it out, I'm feeling like in a positive, loving way. The way my brother, he gonna accept it, but he taking it as in, damn, man, like you know bad.
Right.
So I learned, well, when I start stepping back and not even doing things, it showed me like, all right, boom, all right, I could use you right here. Then it give God an opportunity too, 'cause like I said, you could stop God, Most High, energy, universe, however y'all want to put it. Things coming in place because I'm trying to control everything.
Right.
That's why they say, man, let it flow and let it go. Think about it. I know everything happened yesterday, right? In this moment, right now, we didn't know all this was gonna come to pass.
Right.
Like we knew inside our heart, not mind, we knew, but look at how great it's going. But I got something else for it. I bet you one thing, nobody that's watching this, you, me, nobody out here in this world, but tell me what tomorrow gonna be and how it's gonna go.
Right.
And that's the thing too that helped me calm down. Like I said, I was, battling with aggression and things like that, like, being outspoken, like being that dominant, like it's gonna go like this.
Right.
You hear me? Like I had to learn how to really like self-discipline myself, because it's like I said, it got me in bad situations and being locked up. You know what I'm saying? Losing out on family members, losing out on people that genuinely love me, care for me. You hear me? That's things that I gotta live with. So instead of beating myself up with it, I just started learning how to, put more out and still be gentle and put more into myself.
Right.
You feel me? And that's what bring everything together.
Yeah,
So if I'm focused on me, because my brother time, I'm focused and do what he needs to do.
Yeah, right.
Like that. But
What was that turning point in your life? Like, when did you realize you had to start doing that? Because you did mention you went to jail.
right.
So what was the turning point in your life before we even get into that situation? What was the turning point?
Most importantly, me having a kid,
Mm-hmm.
me having a kid, I'm gonna be honest, like that, me building a relationship with God, me coming into, a young man, Because I also lived in Houston as well, you know, at high school and things, going in different environments.
Right.
You know, learning to adapt, not being accepted because of certain things, and I'm taking it bad, but not knowing that I know I'm from New Orleans, but it's how I carry myself. I'm in a different environment, and that's something else that I learned. You know, your character, you feel me, your attitude, the way you present yourself, all that is like way more than money. And people don't realize that. So it's like you're chasing a bag, you're chasing this, man. Your gifts and talent is worth more than money. Because without any of it, money wouldn't exist. Money just an exchange. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather exchange for something that's gonna fulfill me on the inside. I go to work, I swing that cranny on that boat and go make the money. But that's not gonna really just make me happy. Cause I could go cop it, or I go wear this. I used to be like that, brother won't chase that, man, I need to get this bag, I'm about to go. And then after all that, guess what? I can't even do the things that I thought I didn't care about. And that was the thing that I really cared about. But I'm so fascinated by all this stuff because I'm seeing it on my phone, I'm seeing everybody do it, or this, that. Nah, I mean, y'all can have that. I'm in the lab. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking up, I'm making connection, I'm building relationships. Cause you gotta think, everything you see everybody doing, and I tell this to people a lot, like when you see people on TV, right? Whether it's an athlete, whether it's they doing whatever business they doing, they had to start from somewhere. They had to miss out on poets. You hear me? You got Lil Wayne. He did it in one of the interviews and said, well, everybody gonna tell her I'm in the studio. You feel me? That's when that greatness come out. Like that, like just stand focused, purpose driven. Purpose driven, for real. It's not easy, but it's worth it. That's one thing I'm learning. It ain't gonna be easy, it ain't supposed to be easy. Because if it's easy, I'm not gonna appreciate it. And that's just being real. Like learning that about myself. You know how hard that was? Like, I'm like, man, why I did this and that? Like, if somebody give you something, you ain't gonna appreciate it. That's why I'd rather grind it out. You hear me? We could build together, go into partnership with something, but you don't gotta give me nothing. You feel what I'm saying? Because if you start giving, I ain't gonna appreciate it. You ain't gonna appreciate it. Well, you'll appreciate it, but I'm not gonna appreciate it in the way that you think I'm gonna appreciate it. Because it's just being given, but I'm just getting this. You know what I'm saying?
So, working with other people, you said marketing and connecting with people and networking. I feel like that's a big part in like handling business, you know what I'm saying? So like you say you have to find yourself and, you know, start doing stuff over and differently, you know what I'm saying? And so like a lot of people say they self-made, and I feel like that statement shouldn't even exist, because like if you're an artist or whatever and you making music, somebody listening to your music, somebody is supporting you. You're not doing this shit by yourself, you know what I'm saying, per se. You know what I'm saying? You probably got out there and grind, but you definitely got some people that hear what you're saying, you know what I'm saying? So with networking, how do you feel about networking in business? Because I didn't hear you call yourself an artist. Let's clear that up. What do you consider yourself? Why you doing a lot of shit?
Entrepreneur, really just me. Like sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm an artist, or I'm this, or I'm that. I feel like I am who I am. Like I am who God created me to be. Like whatever I'm doing, like that's what I am. And like I see my hands in so many different things. So it's like I'm still on the path. I could be honest with myself. You know how people like, oh yeah, I know who I am. Nah, I feel like I'm still on the path, still discovering more about me, or what I like versus what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Or what works and what don't work. Always room for improvement. You know what I'm saying? So I always keep that in mind. Like, but an artist, yeah. Then a rapper, I wouldn't consider myself a rapper, but I really say spoken word. Really like I said, everything I spent in my life is my experience, things I've been through, things I saw, things that I knew that are true and not made up. You feel me? It's easy to do that